Hi YouTube, this is Anna and I've got a bit of a surprise. I was surprised myself, but this is a roller set. No heat, rolled it overnight. I sort of had it in my head what I wanted to do, and it was just an experiment, and since it turned out okay, I decided that I would make this video. I think my first video or second that I made, I mentioned the gel that I was making that I really liked, and that I was wanting to be able to set my hair with it on rollers and get a reasonably decent looking set. This is it. The only, there is a problem, as there is always a problem with natural hair. It's high maintenance. And this is a two-step process. You have to wet set your hair, roll it, and like overnight, or it has to air dry because I don't use heat. Air dry long enough, I'd say eight hours at least, before you do the comb out. And the comb out, the thing about the comb out is it is a comb out, but it's that second step also that requires a roller set on smaller rollers. And the whole process is about locking the straight curl into your hair without heat. And that's the only way that it can happen. I've been trying it for forever, trying to figure out a way to sidestep heat. And the only way you can do it is a two-step roll. The original roll was like on a, maybe a medium roller. It's the green hard roller, snap roller. And then the comb out re-roll was on a yellow roller, which is, I think, a small roller. I like the set. It's natural. It's all natural. It doesn't require a comb or brush. As a matter of fact, I put a brush in this, and it was like, lost it. It lost everything. I had to re-roll that section that I put the brush in. This is your natural hair. It's no heat. It's not set in any way other than the roller has allowed it to roll around it and restructure your curl pattern. So this is just a natural, it's not your curl pattern. It's been rolled on a smooth roller, and in order to maintain the springiness and the curl of it, you can't brush it, you can't pull it with, or you can't use a pick or anything like that. Just your hands and your fingers. And I kind of flatten the section out and work with it, and it's very easy to work with. The shape will hold, and I'm just wanting to see how well this holds up by the end of the day. I started this morning. I went out and ran an errand. It was raining, so I put a bonnet over it, my rollers, after I had did my second step, which is the tighter roller. I put a bonnet over it and ran some errands. So it's the afternoon now. Took it down. It's looking okay. It's got nice shape to it. And the roots are roots. They're, it's just your natural hair. There's nothing different about it other than that it has a pattern that's not a wave. It's a curly pattern that you've artificially set on a roller. And it's good for a change. I like my hair. I've gotten accustomed to, I've really found a place for my natural curl, and I like it. I'm familiar with it. I know how to maintain it, to manipulate it, to get it to shape like I want it. And I like this. I like this for a change. And change is good. Variety, I like that. And it covers my little, I like this because that's what it's all about. It's dealing with the thinning in this area. And it does an excellent job of working with that. Well, this is it. I use the same gel that I use for my regular comb out when I allow my hair just to dry and set itself. And I had something that I've used from, I think I started using it when I was in high school, and I couldn't think of the name of it earlier. It's Lotta Body. I have this. This is an old bottle, and I remember what a nice crisp set you could get with this if you know, with processed hair. And it's very old. I didn't know if it would even work. But I use this to wet my hair. I use 2 to 1, 2 parts water to 1 part this, in a spray bottle to spritz my hair before I use my gel and rolled it. And it just really kind of added an extra little oomph to my set. It was nice and crisp and hard. So we'll see how the day goes, if this holds up. If not, hey, I'm washing my hair every other day, every day. So anything I do is, you know, it's going to get hydrated out. It's going to get, I just like this. I like the way my scalp feels when I shampoo every day. And nothing is like so successful that I can't wash it out and do it again. So there it is. That's it. I just wanted to share that a nice, crisp set on hard rollers. I use the snap rollers, the snap hard rollers, and I also use curl papers, end papers, they call them end papers, for a nice smooth end to your hair on the ends, nice smooth set. And I'm just so pleased. I really am. I just feel like I'm in control as much as your hair, as much control as your natural hair will allow you. So I'm happy. And thanks for watching. I hope somebody's inspired to try this. You don't need heat. Heat is so damaging. Every time, even when I use my my heat cap, if I use it too often, I start to see little ends. Just, you know, those tiny ends that you see when you have heat damage. Any form of heat, the moisture type with a steamer, or even with your heat cap, if you use it too often, if your hair gets too dried out, it's gonna chip off, you know, break off, snap off. The ends will, especially because they're more vulnerable. They're right there. So that's it. I need to stop talking. I'll see you next time, and thanks for stopping by.